It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to celebrate and laugh and dance and feel all the feels.
Jana Kramer is here, inspiring us all to own our strengths. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Andra Belke, bringing you everything you need to know about pop culture right now. We've got 10 minutes, so let's dive right in with the first 5. Starting with the top story in sports this week, as tennis officials react to Naomi Osaka's exit from the French Open to focus on her mental health.
Administrators for the 4 elite Grand Slam tennis tournaments have vowed to address athletes' mental health issues. They've also announced that they want to offer support and assistance for Naomi while she takes some time away from the court.
Last week, the tennis champ first announced she planned to skip talking to reporters after her matches.
Naomi said she didn't feel comfortable doing press at the tournament because she suffers from anxiety and depression and feels fairly shy in front of the cameras.
But after her first win on Sunday, she was fined $15,000 for not fulfilling her media obligations. The next day, she withdrew entirely.
Naomi announced her decision to leave the Grand Slam tournament, saying that it was the best thing for the tournament and for the other players and for her own well-being. She explained that she didn't want to be a distraction.
And many of Naomi's fellow sports stars have since rallied around her.
Athletes including Serena Williams, Billie Jean King, Martina Navratilova, and gymnast Laurie Hernandez have shown their support for Naomi and encouraged her to do what she thinks is best for her. Naomi's sponsor, Nike, has also come out in support of her, saying that they applaud her courage and they stand by her decision.
Moving on now to the Instagrams you've been loving this week. It was one fashionable Florida trip for Rebel Wilson. She gave us model vibes on a private plane, then struck a pose in Palm Beach wearing a zippered one piece and Givenchy slides. But later she kept it real by adding a Donald Duck t-shirt on top of the whole look. Rebel, you wear it well. And Madonna's son David Banda put all of our sweats to shame as he modeled a chic white silk dress around the house.
I low-key like wearing, it's so freeing, you know what I mean?
His proud mom captioned the post, "Confidence is everything." And as actress Debbie Mazar wrote in the comments, "Look out, Naomi Campbell." And it's baby number 2 for Erin and Ben Napier. The HGTV hometown stars announced the news this week with 3 Polaroids from their daughter May's first few days. Erin also revealed a fun fact. May's first name and her yet-to-be-revealed middle name were both shown on TV months ago. During an episode of This Is Us, the couple's friend, Chris Sullivan, wrote down a list of potential names for his character's daughter, and he snuck Maze in there as a sweet nod to Ben and Erin. And there's some big Hollywood couple news this week. While one relationship has been put on ice, another is heating up.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are starting to talk about their future together.
After getaways together in Montana and Miami, Bennifer continues to rekindle their relationship years after they originally dated from 2002 to 2004.
A source tells us this is not a casual fling. They are taking this very seriously and they want this relationship to be long-lasting. The source also says that they're very happy together.
And while Ben and Jen's romance takes them from coast to coast, Matthew Perry and his fiancée Molly Hurwitz are headed to Splitsville after getting engaged in November.
At the time, Matt told us he decided to get engaged, and luckily he had met the most amazing woman on the face of the planet.
Now, the Friends star wishes his former flame the best as they go their separate ways.
He said in a statement that sometimes things don't work out, and this just happens to be one of them.
Now onto a story you've been loving on People.com. The countdown is on for the next royal baby's debut, and fans are already trying to guess what Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will name their baby girl. And while the couple haven't shared any possibilities just yet, they have hinted at some girl names they like. Back in 2019, while Meghan was pregnant with her first child, Archie, the couple visited an English town where a little girl suggested the name Amy. Meghan's response? That's a really pretty name. During that same outing, Harry also showed some interest in the name Lily. And in 2018, while on a royal tour of Australia, Harry responded kindly after a fan suggested they name their baby Harriet, which of course is the female version of Harry's own name. But right now, bookies are predicting a tribute to Harry's late grandfather, Prince Philip, in the form of the name Philippa. UK gambling site Ladbrokers even slashed the betting odds on that name to 3-1. Other popular predictions also honor the royal family, including Diana for Harry's late mother and Elizabeth after Harry's grandmother, the Queen. Ricky Martin is helping us kick off Pride Month with our annual Pride issue of People.
We've taken so many steps as a community, and it's beautiful to see how comfortable the young generation is with their own sexuality.
But Ricky knows his work is not done yet.
There is a lot of resistance still from people that just simply hate us. That's why, for me, it's so important to be visible. That's why, for me, it's so important not to hide. That's why, for me, it's so important to take a picture with my kids and my husband and post it on Instagram. Because I know there are hundreds of, if not thousands of men and women, young men and women out there struggling. And if they see me, they might feel better about themselves.
The musician also fondly remembers when he came out as gay in 2010.
The moment I was just free and I was literally myself, you have no idea the amount of love that I received, the wave, the tsunami of love that I received.
For Ricky Martin's full cover story and all of our celebrity Pride interviews, pick up a copy of this week's issue of People on Newsstands Friday. Now, let's move on to some screen time. I'm joined now by Jana Kramer. She's starring in the new Lifetime movie, Soccer Mom Madam, which premieres this Sunday on Lifetime.
I work very hard to provide for you and your brother.
Is what you do legal?
No.
Jana, thanks for joining us. For these final 5 minutes of the show, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For question number 1, you have to give me 1 answer. For question number 2, you have to give me 2 answers, and so on. Let's get started. In the movie, you play a suburban single mom, hiding the major secret from her kids and everyone around her that she's a madam. I'd love to know, what is one moment or memory from being on set that's your favorite?
You know, having that camaraderie with the girls and just being like, hey, we're women, we're strong, we're empowered. And, you know, I love the ladies that I filmed with. They were so great. Still keep in touch with them. It was nice to just have that friendship too, because I think the base of the movie truly is friendship and the love that went along with it.
Well, and this is a very spicy role.
Everyone wanted to know who we were, but I wasn't interested in everyone. I wanted the best.
I got to watch the movie and it's a lot of fun. What was the first thing that drew you to this role?
It was different. I was able to just do all the emotions, from life falling apart to complete devastation to happy and having a family and believing in love and the dream.
We can claim our slice of the American dream.
This year has been a very impactful one for you, and you recently opened up on your Instagram saying that this next chapter for you is free and happy even by yourself. So it got me wondering, in this next phase of your life, what are 2 things that you found have really helped you tap into and own your strength?
Being my true own motivational speaker for myself, even when there's hard days.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The mind is so important, and it's easy to stay in a depressed state. But if I tell myself, like, no, today's gonna be a great day, and just be my own personal motivator, it's gonna motivate my kids around me, it's gonna motivate my friends around me. So I think that's been really, really big for me. And then the other thing is just having grace with myself. Like, that's been something really awesome too, that I've learned, that it's okay to have bad days, it's okay to celebrate and laugh and dance and feel all the feels, because that's how you're gonna get healthier and stronger on the other side.
Like your character, you're also a mom. You have your 5-year-old daughter, Jolie, and 2-year-old son, Jace, at home. What are 3 things you love about being their mom right now?
They're so impressionable. I want to encourage them, and I want to have really fun moments. I can be supportive and positive and loving and just being their rock. Just being able to be that force for them of positivity and love and nurture them is what I'm so excited about. Our new thing that we've done is after every dinner, we go for a walk. And it's just, we kind of, you know, talk about the day, and Jolie kind of tells me her highs and lows, and then Jace just goes, he repeats Jolie and goes, like, because Jolie always goes, Just being able to start traditions is really cool. And then their ages are just so fun right now. So being able to be in that imaginative space with them is awesome too.
Is there anything they're really obsessed with right now?
My daughter's all unicorns. My son Jace loves Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol ready for action, riders, sir!
I noticed on your Instagram that you have a tattoo of the word serenity on your side, which is very beautiful. When you are looking to relax and decompress, what are 4 things that you do?
I drink wine.
Cheers.
I have my own wine company called One Brick Wines. So I drink wine, I read, I like to sit out back on my hammock, and I really have gotten into running. So I really love running and kind of like getting endorphins and working out.
And finally, what are 5 reasons that people should watch your new movie, Soccer Mom Madam?
First and foremost, I love a good true story. So because it's a true story.
Inspired by true events.
Second thing is she's a badass. She's a really fun character to watch, and she's got a lot of ups and downs. The third thing, twists and turns and suspense.
My girls don't work for me. I work for them.
Fourth thing is you're gonna feel all the feels. And the fifth thing I would say, because I have not done something like this, and I think a lot of people will be excited to see the different side of what I can do.
Jana, thanks for joining us. Everyone, be sure to check out her new Lifetime movie, Soccer Mom Madam, when it premieres this Sunday on Lifetime. All right, time's up. See you next Thursday.